The next exercise that Megan's going to demonstrate is a bridge. Okay, it's a great lower body, glute, hamstring exercise. The hamstrings are the muscles along the back of your leg. Okay, so her feet are going to be, her knees are bent, her feet are going to be hip width apart, so they're going to be a little bit closer together, parallel, and her hands are going to be down by her sides. And she's just going to lift her hips up and then lower them down. Okay, so I'm going to give you some cues to think about before you lift up your hips. So you're going to scoop your abs in, bringing your belly button in towards your spine. So your lower back gets nice and flat against the mat. And then she's going to squeeze her glutes on the side. And then she's going to kind of tuck her pelvis under a little bit and lift her hips as high as she can without getting into arching the lower back. You don't want to feel it in your lower back, but you do want to feel it in your backside. And lower the hips down all the way so it releases on the mat, and then repeat. Make sure that the thighs, so you're going to just keep going, and I'll talk a little bit. Make sure your thighs stay parallel. Sometimes the knees want to go in and touch, don't want to do that, and sometimes they want to open out. Again, the knees are always just staying, the thighs are staying in line. Right, so you might have to work your inner thighs just a little bit, and those are core muscles as well, those inner thighs. Good, so you're going to do 10 to 15 of those, maybe up to 20, and then you can progress it to one leg after that. But for now, just 10 to 15. Okay, great, thanks Megan. So right from the bridge, you can go into supine leg lifts, or leg lifts lying on your back. So Megan's going to straighten her right leg long on the ground first, and it's going to work the quadriceps and the hip flexors. Okay, so she's just going to raise her leg up straight to knee level and lower down so that her heel touches the ground and back up again. Slow and controlled, because we want to work the muscles also as she lowers the leg, not just kicking it up. So slow and steady and down. So let's say she's done 10, and then she's going to switch legs and do 10 or 15 on the other leg. Main thing is you want to be equal on both sides. And one more time. Lower down. And good. You can go right into the roll downs, as I call them, which is a version of a sit-up. I like to start sitting up first, and she's only going to go as low as she can, maintaining, she's going to roll down, maintaining contact with the floor with her feet, and stop about there or to this point. And we're going to reverse it and come back up. Okay? So this is an abdominal exercise. She's going to scoop, start with the lower back, one vertebrae at a time, middle back, before the shoulder blades touch the ground, and she's going to nice and smoothly come up. She's doing these really well. Good. She's going to scoop her abs, articulate the vertebrae, and come up again. Nice and smooth without jerking up. If you're jerking up, do one not so well for me where you kind of, I don't want to see that. So don't go as low if you have to do that to get back up. It really focuses on the abdominals. And it's a great first abdominal exercise to do if you're going to do other abdominal exercises, because it really warms up your spine. Good. Not quite so low. Do one more for me. Stop short of touching the shoulder blades. That's good. And it's almost harder to get up when you don't go as low, which is good. All right, good. We're going to do the modified version of the roll down that you did on the mat in the chair if you're just starting out or you can't get down onto the ground. So it's the same action. Megan's going to really scoop her lower abdominals, lowest vertebrae, until her back just touches the back of the chair, if she can go that low, which she can, and do about 10 to 20 of these. And come up. Good. And then you want to watch that, just keep going. You want to watch that the shoulders don't come up and forward. Just keep the shoulder blades in place. And always begin the exercise with deep abdominals. That's it.